You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field and all the way down to the 25-yard line. 43 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. Throwing is Hurts. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's a 2nd and 5. Hurts. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. With the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. It'll be a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimum.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. He'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. To the right side and intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Desperados are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And now a pause because we've got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to him. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Elliott is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal. And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest. You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down? Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too. 3rd and 2. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner. Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This now a 3rd and 4. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, a nifty juke there. Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. I know when you got a top tight end like this, you want to get him involved, but when you do, you're hoping for more than that. You certainly are. You got to try and get him some space where he can make a play downfield, or at least an opportunity for some rack yardage, right? That run after catch. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So nothing doing there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Desperados have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 12 plays in length. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. He's got him in, complete. Unable to corral him, he fights through. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Paris Campbell, 64 yards. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He got back on track after 2 early interceptions with a touchdown pass on the last drive. And now they'll start here again, first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Room here to run. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Desperados will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And that one too wide and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the gun now on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw again. Got a man here, it's Bryant. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. At the 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. In motion comes the tight end left. Back to throw now on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. That could turn out to... Play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 54 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now Hurts on the option right. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Hurts. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Hurts sets up to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Here's Hurts to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The offense back out there. Ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Desperados have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Play action. Here's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. Up the middle with Barkley.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
The Desperados offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back now in Mexico City. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
2nd and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Looking to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Desperados put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
I like a fancy playbook as much as anyone, but sometimes, certain situations, they just call for doing the basics.
And that's what they did. Gave it to the big boy, and he got in for 6.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They begin with a run by Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 30 on second down, Hurts. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. A great pick. Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
And they will take a knee here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Hurts and the Eagles now, down by 7, a minute 52 to play. This is where your playoff medal is tested on the road, needing a touchdown to stay alive as they've got it 1st and 10. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He'll look to throw. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now 2nd and 4. And before this play happens, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's back to throw to Barkley on the check down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Back to throw. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw. Campbell making the catch.
The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll look to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now this incomplete, and I don't see any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up fourth down.
And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it, and this one's over. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship, and do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about